Hi guys!
Hello everybody!
Welcome to Original Games UK. Another month, another set of
addictions.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of these are addictions because games we probably never play. Some of them...
That is very true!
Some of them have already been completed.
Some of them have already been platinumed.
Yes, yes. They have been platinumed. Some games we've been waiting for 20 odd years.
Oh, absolutely.
So you probably know what some of these are.
Yeah.
But without further ado, we'll start off with a game that we both have. Simon's is on the way.
Yeah, mine was meant to arrive yesterday, but sadly it was delayed.
Simon ordered it after like kind of watching.
Yeah, it's one of those games that I think I would have bought anyway simply because of its history.
Yes.
But I was just kind of like, alright, I'll wait to see exactly what it plays like and I know. And I know when I played it I was like, yeah, I bought it the next day, so.
The saga begins again. And that is, you all know what it is.
Yeah, you all know what it is.
Shenmue 1 and 2. This is just, not that I'd ever like doubted that it was in my top 10, but it just reconfirmed the reason why it's in
it was ever there in the first place.
Yeah, like going back, and I said, I completed Shenmue 1, Platinum Shenmue 1, just started the game with Shenmue 2, and I've completed Shenmue 1, I think that was my 4th ever time completing it.
Yeah.
And Shenmue 2 I've already completed once, so I won't talk about that as much.
Yes.
But for the remasters, what have they done?
Okay. Obviously the obvious stuff, upgraded graphics, upgraded audio.
Yes, you can now have the choice of like more subtitles and more dubs, I believe. They've redone the HUD.
That's probably one of the biggest things in the menu.
You can have it in 16:9 and not just
4:3.
Yeah, 4:3. Cutscenes are still in 4:3 for the most part.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure a lot of games that get remastered, they can't change that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just looks stretched.
Fast travel from Ryu's house, only from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the kind of generic stuff that's been
that's
changed. But one thing I realised that has been done for the Shenmue 2, which I hadn't even thought about. It wasn't until my brother asked me, I was like,
yeah.
Ooh. It's now got English voiceover.
Oh, has it? That is fairly big.
Didn't have that on the Dreamcast.
You think that is like a fair amount of money that it would cost to actually have that done? Actually, that's fairly big.
So it also came with
a nice poster. Yeah.
Double-sided poster.
Nice. Weird question actually. Do we even know what Shenmue stands for? I don't think I've ever asked that question.
I will not ruin that for you.
Ooh, so it does mean something. So at least I get it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's a secret. So, yes. There's not much more to say. I'm sure most of you already played it. I mean, it's been selling out all over Amazon. My order was delayed, even though I had it pre-ordered for months.
Yeah.
Mine was delayed because I don't think they realised the anticipation of how many people from England would want the game.
Yeah. That always happens though with these kinds of games, doesn't it? Yeah.
So, Shenmue 1 and 2.
I'll hold mine.
Classic. Yes.
Right.
Oh my god.
Right. I'll go with this one first. So all of mine are sealed because all of mine arrived yesterday, but I didn't actually have time to actually open them up. But the first one I got was, and actually maybe you can't see this one because it's so dark, but Inside and Limbo, made by the same people who I think it's half the team who did Journey and those games. Now, both these are critically acclaimed and very dark, obviously by style and I think the tone of the game. I don't really know much about them to be honest, apart from the fact that I know people really like them.
I've seen stuff with Limbo, but I've not heard of Inside or seen it.
Weirdly enough, I've seen more of Inside than I have of Limbo. To see what's in it. Do you want to crack it?
Yes. Collectible poster and art card inside. So we have. Right, do you want to? Inside, original character concept designs by Morton Brampson. I'm guessing that this is different for each.
Maybe.
Randomised in each thing. Maybe. I don't know the significance of this. I don't know what this is.
I mean, but it's very plain, but I do actually quite like that.
It's almost like one of those brain teasers. You know, when you look at something, it's like, what's going on there?
Yeah. Nice. I mean, it's saying any game that gives you like a little extra, it's always nice, isn't it?
And it always seems to be the indie games that give you extra.
Very true. Remember Wonder Boy?
Wonder Boy! Yeah, the Wonder Boy came with a mini disc soundtrack, a keyring, reversible sleeve, and I believe a little booklet or something.
That was like that. So yeah, I got that game.
A game that I am currently playing on, and my brother was telling me, he's like, have you got this game yet? Have you played it yet? Where are you up to it?
A lot of people have been saying that to me as well, you know. I feel like a lot of people have been saying that to each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Santa Monica Studios, one of the reasons to own a PS4, it's a PS4 exclusive. And they've redone the way that the game kind of operates.
Yeah.
Sure, again, you all know what it is, and that is God of War.
God of War, yeah.
Wow, I mean, the first time you see the world serpent, I've just done the bit as well where you fight a dragon. Holy shit, the set pieces in this game, the graphics.
Yeah.
I was surprised by the challenge level of it. On default difficulty, I was surprised. I was like, this is actually pretty... And normally, kind of, if you put something on default difficulty, this style of game for us, we can kind of normally go through it and we're not really... It's more of the...
story.
The story.
Set pieces and stuff.
Yeah, but really, really challenging. Loving it. I've got to the point in the game now where I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. This is making more sense. And I find myself like with playing this and hours have gone by. I'm like, oh god.
I do think this might set like a new standard for action games as well.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
And the music. Music's not in it too much, but it really has a feeling of like Gladiator / Game of Thrones.
I think Santa Monica are one of those few studios that when they start a game, they really put everything into it. I think that I think give them some props. Right, I think I'll do this one next.
Yes.
This is...
this keeps coming up in my recommendations and I'm just...
That's exactly why I bought it.
They always get us. They get both of us on everything.
That's very true. Yeah. So this is a pure gamble. I didn't read any reviews, didn't look online at all. Probably. Remember what was... obviously Lost Odyssey was great for 360. What was the other one made by the same team? I bought it and it was terrible. Eternal Remnant or something?
Oh, Last Remnant.
Last Remnant.
Last Remnant.
That game was wank. I'm hoping this is more Lost Odyssey than whatever the Last Remnant. It is. Lost Sphere.
Restore disappearing memories to save a threatened world.
I'll be honest, one of the thumbnails on the back makes it look a bit Tales-of-y.
It does.
Which obviously can be both a bad thing and a good thing if I'm comparing it already to Tales of. But genuinely, I think it was like 16 quid. I was like, it's worth a punt.
That does.
It's I think it is. I think it's actually genuinely made by Square.
Yeah,
or is it? Yes, it's actually the Tokyo RPG Factory, the same people who made I Am Setsuna. Which people bum that game. So hopefully I'll be bumming this game.
I was just looking around for a certain game. I just totally remembered that I've left it down here.
Oh yeah! Right, so let's see what's in here. Right, so we have the registration card and obviously the game. Yes, I do know. Yeah, I'll give that to Aiden because I don't use it.
Dankeschön.
So yes, I do know that the Tokyo RPG Factory that they are kind of highly revered actually.
Yeah,
for the games that they made.
They made Octopath Traveler, am I right?
I think they did as well. Yes. So yeah, so I am hoping this is just as good as those games. It worries me though, the fact that I've not heard anything about it.
I know what you mean. Just with Octopath Traveler as well, I also can't work out if that generally is like as good as it sounds, or if people are just raving about it because it's one of the only RPGs on the Switch.
I did watch a bit of it, and it does look decent, but obviously it has. I think Lost Sphere is like a more modern looking game.
Yeah,
it's definitely like a retro style.
Just done the unboxing for the collector's edition of this game, so if you want to see that in more detail, go and check out that video.
Yes.
And that is Dragon Quest XI, released today, edition of Lost. It says I'm really confused. Edition of Lost Time. This one says edition of Light.
That must be one of the other editions, then I guess.
Yeah.
I would be holding mine up. Mine's probably sat through my letterbox as we speak. So yeah, so I did also buy this game.
So Dragon Quest XI, can't wait to play that. Should I do one more of mine?
Yeah, do one more and then yeah.
Simon has this game.
Yeah, and I'm not jealous or anything.
Simon has the poor man's version of this game.
Again, peasant.
but you got it on release.
I did actually. I think I got this. I think I actually pre-ordered this one.
And I was pleasantly surprised because sometimes with new IPs I'm a bit reluctant if they're not RPGs. That's normally I'm a bit reluctant to go out and buy them straight away. Yet again, another PS4 exclusive.
Again, this is another reason to own the console.
One of the best open world games of this generation.
Genuinely, This and The Witcher is hard to disagree.
Yeah. And so it is Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition, and just look at some of the stats on there.
Yeah.
So plays Aloy.
Aloy. That's probably the worst part. Genuinely, that's probably the worst part of the game. Her name. The side quests are great. The main quest is great. The enemies are great. The world's great. Her name, though, every time you ever hear it, it's great. Like, every time you hear it, oh, fuck off.
The combat and the open world of this game, from what I saw, and we played it quite a few hours over here. And yeah, there's just more content. It has the Frozen Wild expansion, different outfits, different
weapon sets, yeah.
A theme for it.
The theme's great, actually. Yeah.
So, prices of stuff, by the way. Shenmue, I think for me was 26.
I think for me, it was 28. Yeah.
God of War was expensive. It was like 43 or something.
Yeah, I think. Actually, genuinely, we should have both got it when it was on a Prime deal there. I think it was 35. I think.
Yeah, and now I think it's actually on 35.
On 35.
Yeah.
I love.
And this was 25.
Now that is decent because
brand new.
Good. I'm very jealous of that. But anyway,
such an amazing game.
Yeah, so I've never played this game, but actually I've probably overall watched all parts of it at some point, and that is Okami.
It's just amazing. Like, I mean,
very similar to Shenmue. It's one of the ones that I think I just had to get. There's not much choice.
And it's a game that's in my top 10 games of all time.
There we go. So I'll crack this baby open. I actually don't think there's anything in it. I do think it'll be.
I literally think it's just a disc.
Because Capcom don't do anything.
No, I think it literally is just a disc.
Yeah.
No, they do some stuff. It's called DLC.
Get fucked. Right, and we're leaving that all in. I'm leaving that in. You can watch me struggle. So yeah, as we already foretold, the inside there is.
But if you like Legend of Zelda style games or Japanese culture and things like that, Okami is definitely
must have.
And following on from that with Japanese culture and then getting Shenmue, and it's kind of like, well, this is kind of like the spiritual successor to that game.
Yeah, actually, I read an article recently comparing these two and how you shouldn't compare them. But it's like Souls-like. It's very hard not to.
A series I've never played a single game of.
No, me neither.
But PlayStation Hit's coming out, £15, brand new. I thought I would give Yakuza 0 by Sega a go.
Yes.
Set in 1988 Japan. I think it's kind of like got a GTA vibe to it.
Yeah, it's open world, but it's much more like Sleeping Dogs kind of style, but it's more compact.
Yeah.
But obviously it has actually, if anything, I think Sleeping Dogs is more comparable.
Yeah.
Because the action in the open world is more similar, I think. Yeah. This is always, I think the Yakuza series is one that I think only recently is getting more traction. But when you look at people's like top 20 lists and top 10 lists, you usually find now a Yakuza in it. So I am very intrigued.
So yeah, PlayStation Hits variant. So the games we have got Horizon Zero Dawn, Dragon Quest XI, God of War, Shenmue 1, 2, and Yakuza on my end.
Yes. And I would also have 5 as well, but...
Yes, you would do, yeah, you'd also have Shenmue and Dragon Quest as well, yeah. So, right.